Hello everyone, Ziggy7 1963. I thought of several ways to do this part 2 of road trip video, but this seemed like the best way to do it. Obviously this has been a long time coming. I actually was looking for this very shotgun, oh man, nearly a year ago. There was one actually in my local at that point, and I was hoping to pull that at that time, but was not able to. They couldn't find the box of all things. Of all the things that could go wrong on a deal, they could not find the box to be able to purchase the shotgun, which I thought was very strange. I asked and asked and asked. At that time, these were $2.99, I believe. As you can see on the end of this box, if I can stop struggling with it, that it has a $2.99 tag right on the end. And evidently, when I was searching for these before a year ago, I'd been given a little bit of bad information, and my UPC was incorrect, so I kept getting nothing on all my searches. After I found this one just up the road a little ways on that road trip, I actually chased another one the next week, and the guy, when I got there, he pulled it out of the back and he said it had, and it did, I mean, it had a tag on it that said that it was on layaway. But he didn't get very specific about any of that, which kind of bothered me. So anyway, I don't know whether he slapped that tag on it in the back after he found it and found out what the price was or what. But anyway, this, as you know, is the Mossberg 930. And like I said, I tried my best to pull one of these. There was also one not too far from me, maybe about 15 miles from me as well at that time, and that one I couldn't get pulled either. So it was kind of one of those things where I looked and looked and looked, but I didn't have the right information at the time, to be able to pull it. And so now, this time, I had really good intel. And so I made my way up to the store. I think I told you the story before about that road trip. I found a pair of binoculars in the manager's case. She was not very happy about that. She proceeded to scan everything in that case after I bought those binoculars for 30 bucks, the Nikon 3S's. And so she's like, you know, really bothered. Well, then I asked to look at her gun inventory, and this happened to be on the inventory. I knew it was going to be there, but it was definitely there. And I said, could you pull that out and let me see it? And so anyway, she went in the back and brought this back with her. And the guy at the register said something to the effect of $2.99. Wow, that's really a good deal, huh? And I said, yeah, that is a good deal. Could you scan that one more time? And of course, when he scanned it, it came up $124. And the week before I found this, Big Jonesy had made a video which kind of got pulled really quick. And that was the reason I got the right UPC. So I really appreciate Big Jonesy, appreciate all the other Ammo Mafia for making sure that I had the right information. So anyway, as soon as he pulled that, I got the UPC from him, and noticed that this one came up, that there was a possibility that it was in this store. So I only found these two, the one that was on layaway and this one. I think there was one a little bit further reach out, but I just couldn't make that one. continuation of the story is I still was looking for a 22, and then I happened upon kind of a nest of 22 long rifles in a store way away from me, too far for me to go. But I had a friend, a buddy from college, who is pretty near that store, so I called him and I said, I don't know whether you really want to try this or not. In fact, I think there's one of these as well close to him, or at least possibly, because I found another one that said that might be in stock. But anyway, it was a little further for that, so he said, well, I'll run up there and try to get those 22s. He went up, all of them were there, and we're talking five 22 long rifles, different brands, 2 different brands, but anyway, they were all at final clearance price. So there's a possibility he could have, 5 22s. And, I've got a brother-in-law who's got like 6 or 7 and just in his house. So I said, if you want to take them all, just take them all. So he asked if he could buy them all. Would have been a little over $200 to buy all 5 of them, and they were all on final clearance. And the associate was getting ready to package them up and go to the register, and the co-manager of that particular store came and told him that he didn't want to sell them all. He wanted to sell one. He would sell one a month from then on, which was a lie. But at any rate, my friend called the only number he could get a hold of for Walmart customer service. They really didn't have anybody who could help him. He did get some calls back, but they weren't very helpful either. So he bought one, and later that evening I checked, and all 4 of the others were gone. They had been sold. We have not gotten information as to where they were sold yet, but it has gone to a claim now with their third-party kind of mediation company, and then he's now talked to a couple of different levels of managers, and they're supposed to be dealing with the issue, but he hasn't gotten to the end of that yet. So he's still waiting on one call back from one of the regional managers or someone that works with them. So anyway, the lying continues. I've been lied to. As I said, whenever I found this shotgun, the manager started to ring me up, and I mean, she was not happy that I had found this. And she sold it to me, but she was not happy. And I can guarantee you she went in the back and she scanned every long gun in the back after that, just like she scanned everything in that case after she knew that I found those binoculars. So anyway, I wrote a letter after that experience, and after my experience with the guy wanting to buy game cameras right in front of me in a town, but I got really no response whatsoever. They missed the point completely and said that, basically the guy didn't buy them, so there's no foul there. And I said, well, I think it's unprofessional for them to even say that he wanted to buy it. But anyway, really happy to have this. I did not have an automatic. I have an over and under and a couple of pumps, but I did not have this, and I think this is a good shotgun, so I'm anxious to get it out. So anyway, just a little bit, about a month after I purchased it, here it is. Place your faith in Christ. That's what I always say, because I really believe that. I do it every day. And it's nice to find a few bargains along the way, even though sometimes the Walmart employees take them back from you. All right. Talk to you later.